In this lecture, we are actually going to create a push topic using Apex, and then we are going to subscribe that push topic with the help of our workbench. So this is a very simple code that I have here to create the push topic. So before we go ahead, let me explain you. Push topic is again an object which we can insert using Apex classes. So now what we can do is, or what we need in the push topic is, first thing, if you wanted to know more about push topic, what you can do is you can just go to your Google and search for push topic. So as soon as you will search for push topic, you will get this very first link. So what you can do is you can just open these two links to know more about push topic. So you have got this push topic. What you can do is you can just click on this push topic. It is going to open this complete reference for the push topic object. Under that, we will see what are all the fields which we need to provide, or what are the various options that we can do. So if you go here, right, API version, we have to provide the description, either it is active or not, what is the name of our push topic, notify for fields. We are going to discuss all these. What we have to do is, unlike every custom or a standard object which we wanted to insert using Apex or any other tool like automation tool, we have workflow, we have process builder, we have flow builders. We have to create an object over here, and then we have got this name. The name of push topic is exactly the same that we did that while creating the name, creating the push topic using workbench. Like we said, new contacts. Here we can say new accounts, we can say opportunity updates, we can say invoice statement updates. And then if you remember in the previous lecture, we have given the SOQL query. We also need to give the SOQL query over here in the push topic, because push topic works based on a SOQL query. And then we have to give the API version, which is again 50.0, which is the latest. And now it is asking, like, based on which operation we have to notify, right? Like on which operation we need to notify, either create, update, undelete, delete. These are the four operations that we have. For all four operations, we have a field in post topic object, and we need to say either we wanted to get notification or not. And then it is saying that notify for fields. For which fields you wanted to notify. In this SOQL query, if you notice that we have two parts. One is select part, and another one is where condition, which is not here. It is asking either you want changes to be reflect based on this select statement, or you want changes to be reflect based on where statement. Let me open that into the workbench. Either you wanted to change to be reflected based on select, or you wanted the change to be reflected based on where conditions, like the fields which are referenced in the where condition. We have an option referenced, which is by default, which our workbench use, which says that which are referenced in SOQL state. Then we have select, or if you go to the document, we have all, which is going to include both select and where. Then we have referenced, which is by default, it is going to check the condition, the where condition. If that is missed, then only going to give us the notification. Then we have select, if only we want the fields which is referenced in select has been modified, created, deleted, or updated, then show us that. And then where. So these are all options, these are all four options that we have. So by default is referenced. Based on your criteria or based on your requirement, you might wanted to use any. I'm going to use all for the demo purpose. Now to create that post topic in the Apex, I'm here in my Apex Salesforce environment. Open the developer console. As we know that developer console is the one place where we can execute code without putting inside the class or inside an Apex trigger. Click on this debug and open execute window, and this is the code that I'm going to use over here. So you can see I've got opportunity updates, then I said select ID, name, and this is text area field. One thing that I wanted to tell you is in our push topic we cannot use text area field. So we must need to check, or we must need to see which field is of type text area long, or text area rich. We cannot put that into the SOQL query of our post topic. Then we have name, close date, stage name, and say opportunity where account ID is not null. For the fields, I'm going to say all. And then I'm going to click on execute. What it will do is it will create a post topic for me, opportunity updates, which I need to subscribe from the workbench. Now we have got this, we have executed, we did not get any error. let's quickly get back to our workbench. If I click on the drop down, I can see I have got this opportunity updates. Now opportunity has been subscribed. If I go ahead, clone this opportunity doesn't have any account. I'm not going to save it because it will not give me the updates we have already seen. I'll select an account. As soon as I saved it, get back to workbench and you will see you have got all those 4 fields. This is the one that we have got about all other whatever the fields has been changed. Now let's talk about if we try to change it to where condition. I'll say not where, I'll say select. Okay, and I will say opportunity updates new. This is the new post topic that I wanted to create. I'm going to execute this, and we will talk this time. We will talk about that. Again, subscribe this new channel that we just created. We got this subscription, and this time I'm going to update the existing opportunity. If I remove this, I will not be able to see. Why? Because our condition says we only want to get the subscription which have at least one account. So I'm going to, let's quickly change this close date or any other date which is not there in the, I can say John Deere, because I just wanted to show you that we have selected select this time. That means select field is not referenced in that post topic. We should not be able to see that message coming up over here. Now what we will do is I'm going to change the name of my opportunity. I will save it. As soon as I save it here, I can see all those fields over here. Which field is here? Now one thing that you have noticed is no matter which field I'm changing, every time I'm getting all those 4 fields. But what if we wanted to get only the field which has been changed? What we have to do? How we can do that? That we can do with the help of change data capture, and we will talk into the next lecture or into the later in this course, later lectures in this course. Now one thing that I would like to know is, because if we know here for this we have selected all in the reference, right? I'm just going to subscribe this. I subscribe this. What I'm trying to test here is I have selected all in the reference fields. I wanted to check if I make any changes into the field which is not referenced in either SOQL query, select part or where part. I'm trying to see what if I'm getting the notification or not. What I will do is I'll just put tracking number over here. It should be a number field. I'm just putting some random number. And now this time I'll try to see if that opportunity is appearing in the notification window or not. So we have got this, right? So what all says any of the fields of that particular object, if that is being changed or if the opportunity is being created, because we are in opportunity post topic, or we can generally say if any object is being created and you have set all to the reference for, sorry, not reference for field, notify for fields, it is going to give you the notification here. That's why if you wanted to be strict to what all fields you wanted to get, and if there is any change then only you wanted to get, then say referenced. That means whatever the field are being referenced in a complete SOQL, or if you want in a select, you can say select, or you can say where, because we have got 4 options, or all, select, referenced, where. These are all 4 options that we have. Now there is one thing that you might be noticing. We have created the post topic from the Apex class, but we from the Apex code, but we are not subscribing using Apex code. Why we are not doing that? So the first the answer is we cannot subscribe post topic using Apex. What we have to do is we have to use any of the protocol that we discussed, either BayUX or CometD or long polling. Salesforce supports CometD for streaming API, platform event, or change data capture. They have their own set of standards component that they are using on top of CometD.